Yo, what's going on everybody? Your boy Juan Valdez here with another video, and today I'm actually going to be picking one of you guys' store to do a full review / audit on. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the V fam. 5.65K for the day. And again, you can see right here, it's only $326. The only reason why I wanted to show you guys that is simply just for, for that transparency, to let you guys know that again, I'm doing these videos, and the reason why I'm able to give you guys some feedback and do things like do a store review is because obviously, I'm implementing the things that I'm showing you guys to do and all the strategies that I'm recommending for you guys to try on your stores. If you guys want to participate in the next store review / audit, all you have to do is leave me a comment below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you have post notifications on, so that way every time I drop a new video, you guys get notified. What I wanted to do is just kind of scroll down here and just pick one of you guys live actually. It looks like the first store we have is rosecoffee.store. The next store is swellhomegoods.store. The next one's vibeslucre.com. The next one's driptacular.com. And this other one is hiddenluxuryshop.com. So I'm gonna simply take the URL, put it into the YouTube comment picker, and it's gonna automatically generate and choose some of these comments. So it's picking a random winner now, and it looks like the winner's Safwani Malkdar. I am not good with names, so sorry if I mispronounce your name, but the name of his store is vibeslucre.com. So what I wanted to kind of get started with is first thing, right? First thing, when I see that name, I'm gonna just open up in a new tab. But before I even get to the store, so first thing off that name, vibeslucre.com, I don't know exactly what kind of store it is, but I am gonna go with, somewhat of a general store just because it has vibes. Lucre, I don't really know too much about it, but vibes, which there's nothing wrong with, because again, it does sound like a general name. I'm assuming that if you have a general name, I'm gonna be coming into, somewhat of a general store. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go right into the store right here. Let it load up. And first thing off the bat, I want to say that your store does look pretty clean and put together so far. You have a nice picture in the background, so it's already making me, obviously when first thing people look at when they first land on your store, a lot of people do check out actually your homepage. So you want to make sure, of course, your homepage is organized, and of course so far it looks like it is based on the picture you have so far. It says right here, we sent more than 3,000 packages this year. Become our happy customer today. I actually love that as well, because what that's doing is already, when I'm coming into the store as a customer, it's already hitting that social bias, which is called social tendency or social proof. So I know that you guys already have over 3,000 happy customers, or that you've delivered or worked with for 3,000 customers. So again, that makes me a lot more comfortable, feeling that I can come into your store and actually make a purchase because you've already serviced 3,000 other people. Okay, so off the back, that's awesome. I actually love that. And now when I'm scrolling down, I'm seeing is there's kind of different things going on, right? So I have sweaters here, specifically dog sweaters, and I have leggings. Now I have chains. Looks like I have gadgets and accessories, women's fashion, home and garden. Bestsellers, looks like it's coffee and this mug. For some of you guys that are just getting started, start with the general store, start testing products, and then from there, after you find some winners, you transition on to having a more niche store and building around the net niche, right? It looks like it's staying around kind of like a general store, but also mainly kind of for women, right? And the reason why I say that is because simply the first two things I see is a women's dog hoodie and women's leggings, and a basketball chain. If you're gonna show a dog paw hoodie and some leggings, also show some men's, hoodies and some men's, maybe some, fitness gear, right? You want to keep a congruent feel throughout your whole store, because what happens is if I come in here and I start seeing that women's, sweaters, women's leggings, I'm gonna automatically assume it's a women's store, right? And then I come down here and I see that you have gadgets and accessories, women's fashion, home and garden, and then your best sellers are coffee, espresso makers, and then coffee mugs. It kind of throws things off a little bit, right? So if you're gonna have a general store, make sure that it has a general feel to it overall. When you land and see these products specifically, you automatically, people are assuming it's a women's store. Now if you switch to the collections being seen first, now people are seeing that when they come in, they're seeing that you have gadgets and accessories, you have women's fashions, home garden, and then again, I would add in, if you're gonna make it a general store, I would add in, same thing, men's fashion, have both kind of customers coming into your store, not just one, because right now, based on what I see, it looks like it's a a general store, but also like it's kind of pointing towards a women's store. So you want to keep it congruent. You don't want to confuse anyone. You want to make it very simple for someone to come in and know what kind of website they're looking at, what kind of store they're coming in to buy from. So that's so far for the homepage. Now let's go on the product pages. Obviously you guys know the product pages are super important because usually your customers will land on from your ad straight to the product page, and they don't always go to your homepage, but a good portion of them do. But definitely the product pages, you guys have to make sure you know what you're doing and you have it set up correctly. So when we start off with this one, let's see if we go to the first product page here. So it looks like I have this dog paw hoodie. It's good. I have my color options. I have my sizes, quantity. I can see my different colors, which is great. This is great right here. It has a guaranteed safe checkout. This is awesome. Save $30 now. Free shipping for the next 40 hours only. Hurry up. You want to give the customer an actual reason as to why they should make the purchase now, not just say hurry up. So one of the ways you can do that is to make sure you have both scarcity and urgency going on your website. And simply, you know, what you can do for scarcity is say like, hey, we only have 17 of these products left. And what you can do for urgency is use a tactic that you have here, like you're incentivizing them to actually take action and get your product within the next 48 hours. But what you can also do is, you know, say, hey, you can actually get this hoodie, but it's only going to be for the next 7 minutes, and you have 47 seconds left to actually get the hoodie. If not, it's either going to run out or the offer is going to expire. But you want to make sure you have both. You need to have scarcity and urgency in your product page. So when it comes down to the product description, now this looks like a pretty basic product description. Looks like this, you kind of just wrote it out really quickly, and then the rest of it, it kind of was copy and pasted from AliExpress. Now, while I'm doing these store reviews, I want to make sure that you guys aren't getting offended in any way by some of the things I say. I'm just being completely honest with you guys, and it's much better to get, you know, feedback right now on your store than having to drive traffic and waste a ton of money on advertising and then not see any results. So I want to make sure that obviously nobody's catching any feelings from some of the things I say. I'm just being as transparent as possible, and I'm only doing this obviously because I want to see you guys get the results that you're looking for within e-commerce and drop shipping. It says, due to extremely high demand on this product, please allow up to 12 to 15 days for shipping. That's awesome. When I first got started in e-commerce and drop shipping, I would either say this exact same line right here, or I would let them know like, hey, 2 to 3 weeks for shipping, or you can let them know because of the high demand, it's going to take anywhere from 12 to 25 days for shipping. And if you guys haven't, make sure you watch one of my videos where you can find some products that ship a lot faster than the regular AliExpress products. You can get some products within a week. So make sure you check one of my previous videos on how, you know, we're utilizing faster shipping times from AliExpress. You know, everything else looks pretty good. You're using good pictures, you know, you're using solid pictures, it's a good product. Now, what I would make sure you change is right here, your product description. What you want to do is give it into more detail, like say, hey, you know, we got a new limited edition sweaters for our most, you know, adventurous dog lovers, right? Don't quote me on the words because again, I do take some time to kind of come up with it, but that's just what I'm thinking. You know, add in some more style into the text. Don't make it super boring. Like, give them something to read that's going to make them want the sweater, letting them know like, hey, this is one of our most sold dog lover sweater. So make sure if you love your dogs, you know, this is good right here what you have. Show your love to dogs, be proud of it and share it with people by wearing the most comfortable hoodie. Get it now and save some money. Because if you attach a purpose to this product and a value to it, where, you know, people that are buying this product and they're going to wear it and use this product, they know that it's standing behind an actual purpose. It's a lot more likely that they buy the product, and obviously that it's a lot more likely that not only they buy it, but then tell other people about the product and, you know, the reason why they got the sweater, and, you know, potentially refer customers to your store to actually get the same product. I don't want to bore you guys and pretty much spend all day on it, but so far those are some simple changes you can make. Now, going to the homepage, there was one more thing I wanted to recommend. So when I get on this website and I see that some of your pictures are with people wearing the products, and then I see this picture of just the product, there's somewhat kind of incongruency, right? There's a little bit of incongruency. So what you want to do is, if you're gonna have pictures of people wearing your products, look for more pictures of people wearing the rest of your products that you're gonna have as well. So what I would do is, if you're gonna have this basketball chain, I would make sure I find other pictures of people wearing the chain so that it makes sense to have it on there, just like with these pictures, right? Because again, if you look at it, it looks like something is off. And same thing happens here, right? So if you're gonna have a product like this one, the espresso maker, where it's gonna have nothing but a white background, but then you're gonna have this coffee guitar mug, and there's gonna be somewhat of a background into it. Make sure that the pictures, if you choose either one. You either choose no background, just a white image, or you actually have a background with a nice image, right? And you want to make sure that you have enough products where if people click on your collections, it's at least enough to fill up it so that people have more than one option per collection. So if I go to this, I only have 2 options. If I go to this collection, I only have 2 options. If I go to this one, I only have 1 option. So at least give them 2 to 3 options per collection, so that it doesn't seem like there's only one product there in the whole collection. You want to make it, again, you want to think about when people are coming to a website, what's going to make them feel more comfortable buying. Going into your home and garden section, only seeing 1 product, or going in there and seeing multiple options, right? It's the little things that matter. Like, believe it or not, these little things do cause psychologically some incongruencies in our brains, and it makes us not hesitate on making a decision. So you want to make sure these small things are actually corrected into your store. That way you're not wasting a ton of money on traffic and not making any sales like a lot of people are doing right now. Just checking out this collection right here. Again, see, there's a little bit of incongruence. You can see that when you get on this part of the website, how there's something off, right? You have this huge image right here for this product, then you have this one looks all small, and then this one has like multiple images, and then these ones have white backgrounds and white backgrounds. You want to make sure everything is congruent throughout the whole store, right? If you're gonna have white backgrounds, so make it so that this coffee mug also has a white background, right? Everything has to line up again. So far, that's the feedback that I have. Probably the last thing I'll look at is the why section. We're all about good feels and vibes. That's all we offer, worldwide trending products. So this is all good. What I would say is also, when I was mentioning earlier about people buying into products because they see the meaning and kind of like they want to stand behind what the product represents. Same thing with your store, right? You want to make sure you have somewhat of a why message written in your store, saying like what the store and websites like stands behind, the mission that they have for creating the store. If you're gonna have this vibes locker store, right? Maybe you can say, we look to sell the most trending products that give you the best kind of vibes. I don't know, something around that area. Don't quote me on that. I'm not the best at coming up with these on the spot, but have a why message, because people love standing behind websites and products that have specific whys. But if you have nothing there, it's going to look like just pretty much like every other website. So you want to make sure you have at least somewhat of a short message written in here in your why section. If you look at any of the top stores, Apple Store, Amazon, Fashion Nova, one of the biggest women's clothing stores, they all have something written for their why of their store and why they made their website to sell these products. So make sure you take a second to kind of create the why for your store. Nothing crazy, it can be just a few sentences long, but besides that, everything is looking good. So I hope obviously you got value from the feedback I left you. Also, this contact us tab is awesome. It makes it really easy for people to contact you. That is also great. You want to make it so that people have, if they have any questions, it's very easy for them to contact you. You don't want to make it difficult for people to reach out and ask any questions that they have about your products, or if they have any doubt in their heads, for them to ask. You want to make it very easy for them to communicate with you guys. Hope you guys got value from this video. Again, if you want to participate in the next store giveaway, make sure that you're commenting on my videos, you're subscribed to my channels, and also that you're turning on your post bell notifications. That way you get obviously alerts every time I drop a new video, and I'll be picking another random winner maybe on this video or the next. Make sure that if you guys want to participate that you do all those, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.